Hey guys, Narc Armor here, back with another one. Hey guys, if this content helps you, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's have a quick chat. I was thinking today about how, you know, we all didn't know what we were getting into when we came across these narcissists, you know, and when we think back about some of the traps that were set for us, um, that the narcissist set, we really didn't understand them for what they were. Some of them could have been things that the narcissist wanted, like a faster marriage, or to force you into adhering to cultural norms and things of that nature, to really accelerate the timeline that which you undertook to then marry that person, only to realize down the road the monster it was that you were really sharing your life with, that had their eyes on the things that you could provide for them. And what it was fake love, right? I think Drake's got a song called that from many years ago, right? And he talks about how basically, you know, people are one way to your face and another way behind your back. Isn't that how the narcissist was? Isn't that ultimately what you learned, what I learned from dealing with these types of people? The reality is that yes, this is essentially what you got. And it's really interesting when you kind of look back, because you realize that you did see the red flags. Um, Maybe you didn't understand them. And again, like I said, maybe the narcissist was utilizing different sort of tactics to get you to kind of conform and, play along with their narrative, essentially, right? Which is basically what they aim to do anyway. So those are the kinds of things that they look for, in wanting to kind of accelerate the timeline for entrapment, right? That's essentially what they want to do, is they want to entrap their victim, and they want to serve you up that fake love through that love bombing campaign, get you comfortable, get you feeling right, just to lull you to sleep and shiv you later. Yeah. And that's kind of how it goes with these animals. Um, these are opportunists, and they're looking for the right angle of exploitation to get into your life, to get out of it what they can, and when they're done using you up and they've had enough of the thrill seeking of the terrible things they're doing behind your back, trust and believe they'll be gone and on to the next before you know it. And sometimes, like I can tell you in my case, it wasn't that they just did that. No, they wanted to make it known, whether you realized it or not, the extent that which they were playing you by showboating what they were doing in a covert fashion in front of you, but covertly enough to maybe you wouldn't realize what was really going on. But in front of all those flying monkeys, like your in laws, their friends, so called acquaintances, what have you, Yeah, in front of them, they all knew. They knew it was going down. And they were mocking you. And when you came around, they were mocking you. And you didn't realize it until you had more of a full scale discovery about how much they were doing you dirty. Oh, and as for any children or anything that you may have had with them, they don't care. They didn't care. They don't care about destroying the family unit. They had no respect for marriage to begin with. People who don't have any respect for marriage don't have any respect for anything of morality or value in this life. Rather, they're more in tune with their desires and more accustomed to living in sin. You're not going to change people like that. That's a choice that they made. That's a conscious, concerted choice that they made. You know, it's kind of like anything. It's kind of like just spitting in the face of anything that is, you know, placed in a high regard in this life. You know, I personally think that people who would really truly disregard marriage and kind of, you know, really trash it. Um, I mean, first off, I don't think that they have any business being married. But second off, I think, you know, marriage is supposed to be a holy union between two people under God. It's not. It's not like it shouldn't be treated like a game. And so, you know, those are the things that I think, you know, you also have to realize that if you were married to the narcissist and you've gotten out, but it's still something that you think is good when you have two righteous people, that's different. You know, that's different. You have to have two righteous people to want it to be something that would work. You know, um, you can't have one person looking to trounce it, right, and the other person being invested. It doesn't work. It's kind of like, you know, somebody. It's kind of like a con artist, right, who wants to get some wealthy person to invest in something, and then only to have them turn around and swindle their money, because that's essentially what the narcissist will do. They'll swindle anything they can get their hands on, and they'll make it darn clear when it's all said and done that marriage, what is that? Means nothing. Means nothing. So, you know, this is what you get. This is how it goes, and it's a very perverse way of how, you know, toxic individuals approach life and relationships and entangle good people, and, you know, can wreck a good portion of your life if you're not careful. In my case, is about a decade that I wish I could get back. Right? Can't get it back, but I got the lesson. So, you know, this reaches you and helps you heal, helps you kind of put things in a, you know, helps you put things into perspective, and, you know, you can get something out of it, right? Don't blame yourself, you know, because it's not what you thought it was. It never was. You got in it for the right intentions, you know. Take solace in the fact that you did all the right things, and that the judgment's not going to come down bad on you in the grand scheme of it all, right? So, you know, stay ethical, keep your morals, keep your values, keep believing in the right things. Don't let toxic people and situations dissuade you from what can be righteous in your life. That's really, really important to get a handle on. So, again, I hope this helps someone out there kind of put things into perspective and, learn to move on. There's a lot more sunny days after the narcissist, guys. You know, you just got to kind of cycle out that toxicity. It's a process. Stay committed. It's like any goal that you can set in life. If you stay committed with it, you will see better days. You will grow, you will heal, and you'll reflect and you'll learn. And we don't want to repeat the same mistakes again. Be blessed, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.